Merry Christmas, everyone! Today, I wanted to take a look at some timeless Christmas classics made by one Rankin and one Bass. These films were made for Christmas and for children. So you think they're probably wholesome, but no, you're wrong, because under scrutiny, these films can't not be anything but unwholesome. And here's why. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Holiday classic, think again! This movie teaches one obvious lesson, and that is that deviation from the norm will be punished unless it's exploitable. This movie is about a child who is cast out of society for having birth defects. As the movie goes on, he meets a midget, a dwarf, and some demons, and they work together to slay a wampa. Who wrote this stuff? The movie concludes with him being harnessed to a load that he is forced to pull for the rest of his life. It's messed up. It's supposed to be Christmas, not Brothers Grimm. And then we have the extremely socialist title, The Year Without Santa, where a man slacks off from doing his very important job. Ho, ho, ho. But everything ends up okay because all the people of the world end up dealing with it for him. Also in this movie, his underlings decide to contact some magicians who can control the weather and force them to bend to their will. This part contributes little to the plot and takes up 90% of the film's runtime. Number 3, the Christmas special, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. The lesson we learn from this special is quite obvious, I think. Rebel against the government at all costs. This movie is supposed to be a Christmas movie, but it's not. It's about an orphan who gets raised by a cult to propagate anti-government acts, such as breaking wartime prisoners out of jail, planting evidence in people's homes, and frequent acts of terrorism against the government. Number 4, Frosty the Snowman. Where do I even start with this one? Oh boy. A wizard leaves a cursed hat to a group of children, which they use to summon a demon who encourages the children to dance around blindly, run away from home, participate in illegal freight hopping, leave the country illegally, trespass on private property, and ride with strangers. Need I say any more? This film teaches kids that witchcraft is fun. And it might be. I've never tried it before. But the reason I've never tried it before is because it's evil. This special teaches children soft minds to always follow the mob and make as much noise as you can while you're at it. That's an awful thing to teach your kids. You don't want them making noise. Now that we're done, I ask you to blindly press that red subscribe button down there and like the video if you like it. And if you dislike this video, you still have to like it because they removed the dislike button. If you fail to do these things, your house will become infested with lobsters. Have a Merry Christmas, everyone!